Hey everybody, so I got access to a new farm this year. I went and scouted it the other day and I found a few spots to hang some tree stands. So I got to looking through my shop, found that I had about five hang-on stands that I hadn't used in years, just collecting dust. And I got to looking at them and inspecting them, and the cables on them were just a little sketchy for me. I didn't trust them. Figured they needed to be replaced. So I thought, well, maybe I'll just buy new stands. Got to looking into that. New stands are like 80 bucks a piece nowadays. So decided, well, maybe I'll see how much it is just to replace the cables. And I decided, well, I'll replace them with chain. So for about 60 bucks, I'm gonna replace all the cables with chain. They're rated for 450 pounds, so hopefully that'll hold me. But yeah, so I'm just gonna decided I'd give you a little tutorial here on how I'm doing it. Hopefully you like it. Stay tuned. So this is a problem that I've noticed over the years that a lot of guys just don't pay attention to. I would say most of your hang-on stands that you buy from the store are going to come with these metal cables that have a plastic wrap around them, and they're great. I mean, they're very strong, heavy duty, but the problem is your stands out there all season long, through the heat, through the rain, through the cold, through the snow, you know. So this metal over time, it's not meant to last forever, and most guys just don't pay attention to the condition of these cables. Like these stands that I got here, they're probably 10 years old, so these things last a long time. But now that I'm looking at these cables, they're in pretty bad shape, pretty dangerous, really. I mean, the metal's kind of starting to rust and wear out. The plastic coating's wearing out, and if you're not careful, these cables will actually snap. I've seen it happen. I have a couple buddies that actually fell pretty good distances out of a tree stand, going to step on the platform, cable snapped, they went down. So this is something that most guys don't pay attention to, but you should. Like I said, most of your hang-on stands you're going to have is just the cable that connects your seat to your actual foot platform. So if you have hang-on stands that you use every year, a lot of guys leave them out. I leave a lot of mine out too. You need to check them every single year. And if you notice they're getting kind of sketchy, well, I got the fix for you. Like I said, these stands nowadays, this is like a medium-sized hang-on stand. These used to be, you could get them for like 39 bucks. Nowadays, I looked, they're like $80. So to replace, I have 5 stands I'm replacing these cables on with chain. To do that, to replace these cables with chain on 5 stands is like, I think it was like 60 bucks for the hardware. I put new hardware on and new cable, or new chain. So, all right, I'll show you guys how I'm going to do it. The first step, obviously, is to take these cables off. Like I said, you got one part that's connected to the seat here, and then one that's connected to the platform. These are, I think, 13 millimeters. Yeah, 13 millimeter. So I'm going to take these off real quick. I already have this side off, so I'll just take this side off. Alright, so the first step here, so you got your cable you just took off there. So it's kind of bent up here. See, it's unsafe. Take your cable, and then take your chain. I got this chain from Lowe's. They sell it by the foot. Can't remember exactly how much it was per foot, but this is rated for 450 pounds, so it should hold me. So what I do, I take one of my old bolts, stick it through the chain, stick it through, there's a hole in this cable here, stick it through there, and I pull my cable tight, pull my chain tight, see they're both tight, and you can see where you need to cut your chain at. Mark it with my finger, then I cut it. I forgot to say that I'm using bolt cutters to cut this chain. There's a bunch of different stuff you can use, but that's what I'm using, is bolt cutters. So now, I got that side cut. So I do the same thing. I take my bolt, put it through the top of both of these here, measure it out. Now I know what length to cut it. I'll cut this one. Alright, so now that we got the chain on there, obviously this chain's a little too shiny to bring out in the woods with you. I think At least around here, the deer's eyesight's good enough. They're probably going to see this. So what you want to do, I got kind of an idea here. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I got this Flex Seal here. You can get it anywhere, Lowe's, Walmart. Pretty expensive. It's like 15 bucks a can. But what I'm going to try to do is spray this chain with this Flex Seal, and hopefully that'll give it a black matte finish, so you won't be able to see the chain. But also, I'm hoping it quiets this chain down too. It keeps it from clanking around and all that. You can try that. And also, I bought some matte black Rust-Oleum paint. I'm going to spray the bolts and that with that to kind of disguise those as well. So, you know, I'm probably just going to spray these and then hang them in the woods right away. For some of you guys that are real worried about scent, maybe you leave them outside for a couple days to get, maybe tone the scent down a little bit on them. But yeah, so let's get to spraying. Alright, so that's going to be it for the video. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned something. I hope that maybe you saved a couple of bucks. I'm going to start uploading more content here on this channel. I know I haven't been very active in a while. I've been busy with life in general. So, but I'm going to make this priority. I'm going to start posting more videos. I thank you so much for watching. Like I said, hope you learned something. If not, hope you saved a couple bucks. Thank you so much for watching. Alright, catch you later.